At Mescal Square, in the heart of Addis Ababa, 6 small black and brown puppies were left together near the edge of the open space. The city moved around them, cars passing, minibuses honking, people walking quickly, but the puppies stayed close to each other. They did not understand why they were alone. Each of them wore a collar. On one small black puppy, there was a name carved into the leather: Umbra. Umbra was the smallest of the 6. His brothers and sisters were stronger, with thick coats that mixed black and brown. Umbra was different. His fur was fully black, deep and dark, without the lighter colors of the others. He was thinner, quieter, and often pushed aside when they moved or ate. At first, people noticed them. They were not like the local dogs. Ethiopian street dogs were usually lean, short-haired landraces. These puppies looked different. Larger paws, thicker fur, unfamiliar shapes. People slowed down when they passed. Some pointed. Some smiled. Some left food, bread, small scraps, pieces of injera. The puppies ate together, clumsy and unsure. Umbra tried to keep up, but he was slower. Often, he got less. Days passed. One by one, the puppies were taken. A man picked up one. A family took another. Someone carried one away in their arms. Each time, the group became smaller. Umbra watched each of them go. Soon there were only 2 left, then 1. Then only Umbra. The square felt bigger now. The noise louder. The nights colder. Umbra waited at first, just like he had in the beginning. He stayed near the same spot, hoping someone would come back. But no one did. Hunger came quickly. Umbra wandered away from Mescal Square and into the streets. He followed smells, food, trash, cooking. He found small restaurants and tried to eat scraps left behind. But the local dogs were always there. They were faster, stronger in a different way. They knew the streets. When Umbra came close, they growled. Sometimes they chased him. Sometimes they bit him. Umbra learned quickly that he could not fight them. Not yet. So he stayed back. He waited. He searched in trash piles instead. It was not good food, but it was something. Plastic bags, old scraps, things people threw away. It kept him alive. Time passed. Umbra grew. Slowly, his body became stronger, his legs longer, his movements quicker. He learned how to watch carefully, how to move at the right time, how to avoid trouble. He still struggled, but not like before. During big festivals, things became easier. At Timkat, the streets filled with people. Music, singing, water, celebration. Food was everywhere. People dropped things without noticing. Umbra ate well those days. At Easter, it was the same. More food, more chances. Those were good times. Addis Ababa was always changing. Umbra began to notice something else too. People who looked different. Foreigners. Because the city was home to the African Union and many UN offices, people from many countries came and went. They dressed differently, walked differently, smelled different. And many of them noticed Umbra. At first, it was by accident. A tourist dropped food near him. Umbra ate it quickly. Another person laughed when Umbra barked and tossed him something. Umbra learned. He started following them. Carefully at first, then with more confidence. He found that if he stayed close, if he acted in a certain way, they paid attention. He would stand on his hind legs, he would bark softly, he would tilt his head. Sometimes he wagged his tail in big, playful swings. People smiled, some laughed. Many gave him food. This became one of his favorite things. One afternoon, Umbra saw someone new. A woman with light skin and light hair walked down the street toward a hotel. She moved at a calm pace, looking around as if taking everything in. Umbra followed her, quiet at first. Then closer. The woman stopped. She turned around. For a moment, they both stood still. Umbra looked up at her with bright eyes. His mouth opened slightly, almost like a smile. He tilted his head. The woman covered her mouth as she laughed softly.
Oh, wow, you're beautiful.
She stepped closer. Umbra stayed still. She looked down and noticed his collar. Carefully, she reached toward it.
I haven't seen any German shepherds here. Not like you.
Her fingers turned the collar slightly.
Umbra, huh?
She smiled.
Nice to meet you, Umbra.
She paused, then searched her bag.
I don't have much.
She pulled out a small snack and gave it to him. Umbra took it quickly, his tail wagging fast. When she turned to walk toward the hotel, Umbra followed. At the entrance, she noticed.
You're still here?
She said, amused. She gave a small wave.
Bye, Umbra.
Then she went inside. Umbra stayed outside. The next day, he came back. He waited near the entrance. When she came out, he followed again. This became a routine. Every day, Umbra waited. Every day, he followed her when she left and returned. The woman's name was Laura. She spoke to him often, even when he did not understand the words. She laughed at his tricks. She gave him food when she could, and Umbra stayed close. Days passed. Laura began to think about him more. He reminded her of a dog she had when she was younger, the same eyes, the same energy. But Umbra was not the same. He was thinner, dirty, a street dog, and she was only in Ethiopia for a short time. Soon, she would leave. 2 days before her departure, early in the morning, Laura stepped outside the hotel. The city was quieter. She walked to the place where Umbra usually waited. He was there, asleep, curled up, his head resting on his paws. She smiled and stepped closer.
Hey.
She said softly. Umbra stirred. He lifted his head, then stood quickly, barking once in greeting. His tail wagged fast.
Hi, Umbra.
She said. She hesitated. For a moment, she said nothing. Then she took a breath.
You have to behave.
She said slowly.
You have to listen. You can't be messy.
Umbra watched her closely.
You'll need to see a vet, too.
She added. Umbra's ears lifted. Something in her voice changed. He felt it. His body reacted before his mind did, his tail wagging wildly, running in a small circle. Then he jumped on her. Laura froze for a second. He was still dirty, still a street dog. But she didn't push him away. Slowly, she hugged him back.
Okay.
She said softly. As they walked toward the hotel together, Umbra stayed close to her side. For the first time in over a year, his body relaxed. The streets were still loud, the city still busy, but something had changed. Umbra was no longer just surviving. He had found something again, a place, a person, a home. Hey everyone, hope you enjoyed that. Now, what do you think will happen next? Will Laura be able to adopt Umbra? How will Umbra react to a potential new environment? Stay tuned for part 2 of Stray to find out. Please write your thoughts on what will happen next in the comments, and I will be sure to read and respond. Please like and subscribe if you enjoyed it. Also, feel free to give me suggestions in the comments. That's all from Big O Productions, signing off.